Okay.
and one of the mechanical moving parts breaks often.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you replace that part with the same part, a new part, right? Ship of Theseus style. Okay. Guys, welcome to Muzzle Tough. We're two guys. We don't know what we're talking about, but today we are talking about.
Ooh, this is going to be like this is a 50-50. Okay, wait, before you spin, what do you think it's going to be? What do you think it's going to be?
Blue, baby. Come on, blue.
I'm going to say red. I'm going to say red. And I know it's
Bet
going to be
a
red.
dollar it's going to be blue.
Oh, you're about to pay me
shit.
$1, boy.
Damn.
Let's go. Planned Obsolescence. No, it's an O. Obsolescence. Is that how you spell obsolescence?
Yeah, I don't think that's how you spell it. We're going to have to talk to our producers who set this wheel up for us because it's definitely not us. Planned obsolescence.
All right. Well, are you yay or you nay?
I don't know, Ben. I'm going to let you take it away.
Okay. Hey, I say planned obsolescence. I'm going to say nay. Make it easy for myself.
I mean, but okay, why don't you explain to the people what planned obsolescence is and why you are so against?
Let's say you want to do obsolescence, but you don't want to just like willy-nilly do obsolescence. So you plan it, hence planned obsolescence. If I had to go deeper though, I'd say imagine you created, like let's just say you created an invention and your invention lasts 100 billion years and you never have to recharge it. You never have to know. What's the problem with that? Obviously, it's great for humanity, great for society, great for the country, great for the environment. The problem is not good for your pockets. So what do? You put a little chip in there that says after 3 days, the printer no longer works unless you subscribe. And that to me is the same thing as planned obsolescence. I hate that shit. So I say nay. All right, Mayor is busy getting his heroin needle ready. So I will say that Mayor says yay. And the reason why he says yay is because he's a jerk and he is a capitalist. And he's a capitalist with a capital C. And he's a jerk with a capital C. So I think, yes, jerk. I think Mayor should be ashamed of his opinions. Okay, what do you got?
So I'll actually be honest with you. I think planned obsolescence has its benefits here and there.
Classic jerk.
No. Okay, so listen, obviously there's some things like an iPhone, right? There's planned obsolescence built into certain technologies that we use in our day-to-day life, which can seem a little annoying. Sure, the battery starts dying a little faster, the screen doesn't get as brighter, memory fills up a little faster.
It blows up in your pocket, whatever.
Of course. It seems like that could be a bad thing. But here's the deal. I want you to imagine a loom. Do you know what a loom? A loom. Do you know what a loom is? A loom
it is
is
my
what
underwear.
a loom is a device that they use to make cloths, right? You use it to make any very type of cloth, shapes, different patterns,
right?
Things. The design for a loom, since it's been invented, hasn't really changed much. There's been pegs, there's been a guide, there's been a reel, a wheel, a spin, a press. There's been all these things involved in a loom, and they've gotten bigger and smaller, but the overall mechanics of the loom have stayed the same. Now, I want you to imagine a loom where every single part is indestructible. Someone,
love it.
When they invented loom, no, the guide, the thing, this, every single piece is indestructible. Okay. That loom will never break, will always function perfectly. And therefore, the person who uses that loom will never feel the need to innovate. If a piece never breaks on the loom, because by the way, looms now have engines attached to them, they're mechanical. Machines are making large swaths of cloth in an instant in factories. Here's the reason why.
Yeah.
Listen. If it never breaks, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it never breaks, you could never advance and improve.
I don't think advancing and improving comes into just fixing mechanical issues. It's like just making it faster and better. You can still improve. Like, for example, I have no good example, but let's just say I had a great example. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's say you did have a great example.
I use that example. I gave you that example. It's a great example. It's indestructible example. But then
Right.
later on, I come up with an even better example. Just because the old example
Are
is
you
indestructible
are you
doesn't mean I
coming
don't
up
need to
with
make a new
this
example.
now? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me give you an example. Let me give you an example here.
Yeah, I could use an example.
I want you to imagine in your mind an object that has mechanical moving parts.
Okay.
And one of the mechanical moving parts breaks often.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you replace that part with the same part, a new part, right? Ship of Theseus style. And
Good.
yes.
It's a good
Now,
example.
you could keep replacing it and you can just continue having your sailboat. This object has become a sailboat now. Or instead of replacing the sail, right, you could invent an engine with a propeller.
Yeah, but the boat doesn't have to break for me to want to advance like the other parts to it. I don't think planned obsolescence means that you're going to have a, a, a boundless creativity and all this kind of stuff.
I want you to
It
imagine.
means that your shit's going to break earlier than it
I
has
want
to.
you. No, no. So yes, but they're doing that to spur on the advancement of humankind.
Wow, that is a reach.
It is an
That is a reach.
altruistic. It is an altruistic. Listen, let me tell you something. I bought a Polaroid camera. Okay, I bought an Instamat. I bought an Instax Mini 11. Okay, and I started using that Polaroid camera, and then the little gear motor that pushes the film up broke. So I opened up that camera and I found the little gear. I went down to my basement. I opened up my little box of shit and I found a gear that was the same size. I replaced the gear and now it works just fine. Okay. But now, you know what I do instead of using that camera, knowing that that gear has the potential to break because I've done some research. It turns out that that's an issue that these cameras have a lot of. Instead, I started to paint and I started to painstakingly learn how that's what I did. Right. Instead, I am developing and building new skills thanks to the
You're going
shoddy
back in
Chinese made.
time.
No. Listen. I'm doing
Yes, you're
4K
regressing.
detailed. I am doing the opposite of that. If
So
anyone in the
you want to
world
take a
can tell
picture of the
me,
sunset, Polaroid's going to take you 10 seconds. Then you want to go ahead and you want to paint a picture of the sunset.
yeah,
That's
but
going to
you
take you
don't
20
know
seconds.
how good I've gotten at painting. I got it down to like 19 seconds.
So you needed something that you paid good money for to break in order to build your own personal set of skills. That's a flaw for you. Okay, for me personally, I bought 17 Polaroid cameras, okay? I went to the alley. I started chucking them against the wall.
Yes.
Okay. They broke into a million pieces.
Yes.
Then I went home and I became a master chef.
Oh,
okay?
man.
And you know what? I wanted to take a photo of my creation for Instagram,
Stuck for
but
a
I wanted to do it.
wall.
I wanted to do a Polaroid photo. And guess what, Mayor?
What?
Because I obsolescentized, new word, all of my cameras by throwing them against the wall, I couldn't even take a photo. Now I'm not even a chef. Now I'm homeless. Okay.
Not even a chef.
No. So
No.
now I lost two things because of planned obsolescence. Granted, I planned it and I obsoletized it, but at the same time, that doesn't make it okay. And I will be suing you